Hello students, today we'll be starting a new chapter from your supplementary book, that is A Pact with the Sun, and the name of the chapter is The Shepherd's Treasure. Now the meaning of the shepherd is a person who looks after his sheep and goats, and treasure means something valuable, something precious. Now let us start. A poor shepherd once lived in Iran. This story is a Iranian tale. It's taken from Iran. Okay, there is a poor shepherd who used to live in Iran. Though uneducated, he was very wise and helpful. Normally, we believe that those people who are educated, who are literate, they are wise, they are helpful, they have values in them. Okay, but this shepherd was not educated because he is a shepherd. He looks after sheep and goats. Okay, he doesn't. He is not in a high post, but still he was very helpful and he was very wise. The king decided to meet him in disguise. Now the king decided that he will meet him in disguise. Disguise means to dress differently, not in his own dress. Okay, not as a king, but in the appearance of someone else, because he wanted to test what kind of person is this shepherd. The king has heard a lot about this shepherd, so he wanted to test this person. In a village in Iran, there once lived a shepherd. Now, in Iran, in a village, there lived a shepherd. He was very poor. He did not have even a small cottage of his own. Now, this shepherd, as we all know, shepherd because how much will he earn after looking after sheep and goats? He was very poor and he did not have even a small cottage of his own. He did not have his own cottage. He had never been to school or learned to read and write, but there were very few schools in those days. We all know that nowadays schooling is a common thing. Everyone has the opportunity to go to school, whether in private or government. But at that time, what happened? Education was reserved only for the elite people. Not everyone was able to get education in those days. And possibly he used to live in the house of the people of which he looked after these sheep and goats. So he didn't have his own cottage also. Though poor and uneducated, this shepherd was very wise, but still he was very wise. Okay, he was very knowledgeable. He was poor, he was uneducated, but he didn't live in a company of great people, but still he was very knowledgeable. He understood people's sorrows and troubles and helped them face their problems with courage and common sense. He used to understand when any people was in sorrow or any problem or any trouble or any pain, he used to look after them. He used to solve those problems with his common sense, because he was not that much educated. He was not educated at all. With courage and common sense, he used to solve their problems. Many people came to him for advice. Now people from all over used to come to him for taking his advice, because he used to give sound advice. He used to give good advice which would prove to be really useful for other people. Soon he became famous for his wisdom and friendly nature. Then what happened? Slowly he began to become famous because his solution really worked for the people. So he was famous for his wisdom. Wisdom means his knowledge, his intelligence, and his friendly nature also, because he was very friendly. He used to help each and everyone. The king of the country heard about him and thought of meeting him. Now, king of the country, that country, in those days there were no democratic government. There used to be kings, and the king heard about this shepherd, and he decided to meet him and to test what kind of person is he. Why do people go to him when they are in trouble, and how do this shepherd help them? Disguised as a shepherd and riding on a mule, one day the king came to the cave where the wise shepherd lived. Now, disguised as a shepherd, the king also took the appearance of a shepherd. He now didn't come to his cave as a king. He came as a shepherd and riding on a mule. Mule is a male donkey. And the shepherd used to live in a cave, and he came to that cave where the shepherd lived. As soon as the shepherd saw the traveler coming towards the cave, he rose to welcome him. The shepherd saw that someone is coming to his cave. He rose from his cave and he went to welcome him, because he had that much of humility in him. He took the tired traveler inside the cave, gave him water to drink and a share of his own meager meal. He welcomed the person. Now, first of all, when someone is shepherd, he didn't want to. Normally people would not take someone in their house because they don't have their own food. They don't have that much of things to provide him. Okay, but this person invited him. This shepherd invited another shepherd to his cave, gave him water to drink and also a share of his own meager. Meager means in a small amount. The king rested for the night in the cave and was greatly impressed by the shepherd's hospitality and wise conversation. Now the king rested, the king stayed there in the cave for the night, and he was impressed by the way the shepherd treated him. Hospitality means he is welcome, or the way he treated the king and his conversation. He was happy. Now see, the shepherd was able to make out that his visitor was none other than the king. Now this shepherd was very wise, very knowledgeable. So probably because of some activities he realized that this person is not a shepherd, not an ordinary shepherd, but a king. The king made the wise shepherd governor of a small district. Now the king was impressed by this shepherd and he was made the governor. Governor means head of it. Governor means head of a small district. Other governors became jealous of the new governor and called him dishonest. Now what will happen? Let us see. Though still tired, the king decided to depart the next morning. Now the king was still tired because he had all overcome on a mule, and but the king decided that he will leave the departments to leave the next morning. He said because he had come there with a purpose and that purpose is fulfilled, now he wants to return to his own palace. He said, "Many thanks for your kindness to a poor traveler. I have a long way to go. Permit me to leave." Now he said that many thanks for your kindness because I'm a poor traveler. I have nothing to give you, but still you were so kind enough to provide your own meager meal and water and home to me for the night. You have provided me a lodging for the night, so I'm grateful to you, and you just give me the permission to leave. Looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "Thank you, your majesty, for paying me that compliment of your visit." Now the shepherd understood that this person is none other than the king himself. So he says that he looked straight into the eyes of that king, and he said that, "Thank you, your majesty." Okay, majesty is the word used for king. Okay, it means great. And thank you for paying me the visit. Thank you for coming to my cave and staying at my cave, because a king would never come to a shepherd's cave and live there and share meal with him. Okay, so it's an honor for the shepherd also that the king has come to his cave. The king was astonished as well as pleased. The king was astonished, here means surprised. The king was surprised and he was pleased also. He is happy, he was glad also. He is indeed very wise, he thought to himself. So now the king thought that indeed means in fact he is very wise, he is very intelligent. I need people like him to work for me. He said that this kind of people should work for me. They should work for the goodness of the people. They should work for the government, because he will be having ability to take decisions more than other governors, because this man is intelligent and is wise. And the king appointed this humble shepherd the governor of a small district. Now the poor shepherd was appointed the governor of a small district. Although he rose to power and dignity, the shepherd remained as humble as ever. Now he became powerful, and he rose to dignity means status. His status was uplifted because now he has become the governor. People loved and honored him for his wisdom, sympathy and goodness. Now people loved him because he was wise, he was sympathetic, he was good to others, he helped others, and he was good also. He was kind and just to one and all. Now the way he used to give decision, he was just, he was fair, okay, and he was kind also. He used to judge one problem from all the angles and he used to give solution. That was what was liked by the people. Now see, his fame as a fair and wise governor soon spread throughout the country. Now his fame is his reputation as a fair, because he was a governor. What kind of governor? He was wise, that means he was intelligent and he was fair. His decision was very fair, and this news spread to the country. Now the governors of other provinces grew terribly jealous of him and began to talk to the king against him. Now whatever, we all know that he is a shepherd, and no governor will digest easily that a poor shepherd has become the governor. So they were jealous of him. Not only he has become the governor, but he also has won hearts of many people. So they were against him. They started talking to the king against him. They said he is very dishonest and he keeps for himself part of the money that he collects as tax from the people. Now they didn't find any other thing. They wanted to put allegations on him. Now they said that this person is very dishonest because the shepherd used to keep a trunk, a box, a chest with him at every time, which had a blanket inside it. Okay, but now the governor said that this person is very dishonest, but so this person might be keeping huge amount of money in his trunk, because he doesn't keep this trunk in the in his cave, but he takes this trunk to each and every place wherever he goes. Possibly it has an important thing that might be money, okay, which he collects as tax from the people. Why did he always carry with him? They added an iron chest. This chest was this box, chest means here box, a trunk made of iron. Now we all know that there are few people, there are few governors who might do this thing, who might collect tax from the people, and they give them those tax as their own money. But our own poor shepherd he was very kind, and he was very fair, and he was not greedy at all. Perhaps he carried in it the treasure that he had secretly collected. After all, they said mockingly, he was an ordinary shepherd and could behave no better. So this governor, they started making fun of the poor shepherd, and said that since he is poor, we cannot expect more than this from this shepherd. Okay, he is poor and he might be greedy, and out of greed he might have collected amount of money from the people, and he might put those money in his trunk. So in this way they started plotting or conspiring against this effort, and they told this thing to the king. Now let us see what will happen, and we'll discuss that in another class.